Dear stressed out managers, if you show me a manager with a team over 10 and you look at that team of 10 and you got nobody who's coming up to replace you, you're probably going to be a pretty stressed out manager. I've had to do a lot of introspection and realize that I kind of cap out at around 40 people that I'm responsible for running. And heck, today, I'm glad to only have 3. But I know when I start to reach my limit. So when Seer got to that point, I was lucky enough to have somebody like Crystal who jumped in and said, I want to help solve the more complicated problems of a growing company. I was like, great, here, take it. I don't want to do that anymore. And then I went to the SEO team and I started running the SEO team. Crystal ran the company. But then SEO blew up and it became really big. And now I'm back again running a 40, 50 person company that's now I think 65 or 70 or somewhere. And I said, I don't want to do that. And I also was running a division that was doing like $9–10 million a year. That's well outside of my skill range. What business do I have running a company that's doing 10 million bucks a year in a division, right? So I looked around and Larry was there. Oh, Larry brings a totally different acumen and skill set to running a large organization. Doesn't really know as much as I do about SEO, and that's not what our team actually needed. We didn't need another SEO running the division. We needed somebody who understood how to run a $10 million business and could learn parts of SEO, but we didn't need in a team of 60 SEOs, we didn't need to have another one running the ship. So if you ever find yourself feeling irreplaceable, that's your fault. Every great leader invests time in either finding or grooming the next them, because they know if they can recruit that person or groom that person up, they can get freed up to work on the next big challenge. Dare I say, some of us out there as managers want to be superwoman. We want every problem to be solvable by us. That is no way to lead. If that's the kind of person you are, that's not a knock on you at all, but don't kid yourself into believing that you're a leader, because you are not. A leader at some point has to learn to let go and delegate and allow other people to also learn and come up. I hear the excuses like, well, the team members, they just won't care as much as I do. That's your fault for not having a compelling vision for your team. That's your fault for not recruiting passionate people on your team. Are you just taking whoever the recruiting team finds? Or are you going out there to find the next you if they're not already on your team? The other thing that I hear from Superwoman is they won't do as good of a job as I do. Like, how can you just let go? Well, how did you learn to let go? That was easy, because I actually believed that there were people in my company who could do a better job solving some of these problems than I could. And that's the step that a lot of people have to get over. Whether it was Crystal, whether it was Larry, whether it was Adam, whether it's Drew, no matter who it is, if it's Ali Friesman, I don't care who it was, but everybody that's ever worked with me, I'm hoping they get good enough at their job to where they can replace me so I can work on something new in the company. Show me a manager who's caught in the freaking toilet bowl whirlwind, who cannot recruit, and they'll never be able to get themselves out of the whirlwind. At some point, you've got to have a vision for your team, which can either show people where you're going and they can figure out where they fit into that growth and then delegate it, or learn to recruit. And if you can't recruit those kind of people onto your team, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not really a leader. So, hope those quick tips help you today. Get unstuck and get out of your own head, because there's a lot of work that you could be doing if you just believe that there's other people on your team who might be able to do the job that you're currently doing better than you are if they spent more time at it.